Exercise is a great thing to do, especially when you have a lung condition. So it helps your muscles be stronger and they use then less oxygen than those muscles that are unfit. So it's really important as a way of managing breathlessness. But it's also good for helping your body stay fit and healthy for you to do the things that you want to do. So a lot of patients who have a respiratory condition will find that they are limited in their day-to-day.
Oh, you can sit there all day just watching TV all day long. I've sat there sometimes and 6 hours I thought, I've got to do something. So I've just got to the shop just to get something, just to force myself really to go out and get things, just to get some exercise.
So we tend to kind of say you don't need any fancy gym equipment, doesn't have to be very technical, so even going out for a bit of a walk a few times a week, going out for a walk, trying to get yourself lightly out of breath. Kind of weights at home if they've got bits and pieces at home.
Even if it's stuff we often say, if it's, most people don't have weights at home, using a milk bottle half filled up with water, a tin of beans. Classic though it is, physios will tell you, but if it's simple and it works, so easy stuff around the house, whatever.
I just think you have to keep active. It's very, I mean, I live on my own, I'm a widow, so, and it is quite easy just to sit sometimes, you know, if you're not feeling particularly good, because I do have my good days and my not so good days. And I think since I've been here, it sort of encouraged me to move, and I still do my exercise with my milk cartons and with the water in them. But I would never have done that if I hadn't have come here. So, and I think the really important thing is not to sit, just to keep moving.
Well, I've got the weights, they're metal weights, but they're still the same weights, you know, 1.5 kilos and 1.5 kilos. I would do that and that. I want to have the exercise that is now stretching my leg and all my muscles in the upper part of the body. But I need to try and get my balance back, and more walking will do it. It's just a case of getting off your settee.
And exercising in a way you enjoy, we often say as well. So if you're not a fan of walking, then maybe walking's not the one for you. If you'd rather walk up and around the garden a bit, somewhere out in nature maybe, that tends to be a bit better. Some people are swimmers, so they go swimming. Finding something you enjoy and exercising that way can really help you stick with it, I think.
I mowed my lawn yesterday, which took me about half an hour. It's quite long, but I did it. I live quite a good life, you know. I do my housework, I do my cooking and the ironing, which I don't like to do, but I do. And I go out with my friends.
I play tennis, I belong to a gym, I swim, I do all kinds of things to be fit.
We generally say that because the weather tends to be a little bit better in the summer, we tend to find our lung disease patients, their chest is a bit more stable in the summer, so it's trying to use that opportunity to get outside, do a little bit of walking and getting themselves a bit fitter and stronger in preparation for the winter, which the winter classically tends to be when they might have more exacerbations, more chest infections. So we tend to say the summer's quite a good time quite often to build up that exercise tolerance, get fitter, get stronger, because the fitter and the stronger you can come, by the time then the winter comes, you're in a much better place, you're a bit stronger, so that those chest infections, when they do come along, you've just got a bit more capacity to fight them off.
So, I mean, I do potter in the garden. I don't do it a lot, but I do potter, which I quite enjoy. And I always sleep well when I've pottered in the garden. So, and I think that actually my sleeping pattern has got better as well, because I think I'm doing more. You do get tired. I get tired. So, but I would recommend it to anyone to give it a whirl. And I'm really not very exercise motivated, but it has made a huge difference. Really has.
It's helped me feel better. Definitely helped me feel better and a bit stronger, because my energy levels just went through the floor.
It's really important to keep fit for your health, for your lungs, but one of the main things that's different from summer to winter is that obviously we have the sun, or at least most of the time we have the sun. So it's best for patients to avoid being out in direct sun between 11 and 3 when it's hottest. So that might be when your breathing feels harder because the air is warmer. You also need to be mindful about wearing suntan lotion, wearing suitable sort of covering for your skin, particularly if you're taking antibiotics for an infection. So one of those antibiotics, doxycycline, makes your skin a lot more sensitive to the sun, so you're more likely to burn very easily, and that can even be an arm on through an open car window. You can catch the sun and burn. We also encourage patients to be more hydrated than in winter. So that might be that you're eating more fruits and veg and having more drinks particularly. They might notice that their chest is harder to clear if they are dehydrated.
If I go anywhere where there's a lot of traffic, that will definitely affect me. And it just seems to be like in very close spaces. And I think in the sun as well, like you said, it does sort of affect the way you breathe. I didn't realize that the exercises would actually help me to cope into how to breathe properly, and also what to do when I'm really feeling like I can't breathe. Various positions to take and how to breathe, and it helped. It helped.
I used to really struggle to drink water, but now I probably don't drink 2 litres. I know I should, but I do find it quite difficult. But I have at least 3 sort of big tumblers. So I have one in the kitchen, one in the lounge, and as I walk through, I just and I find that quite easy now. So much better.
Half of it is through smoking. Well, I packed up about 12 years ago, and this is what's happened because of this. And I was getting worse and worse. I was getting into hospital every other month, and these people told me, "Do you want to come to our exercise class?" Which I did, and carried on from there, really.
If you have a lung disease, you find that you are troubled by your breathlessness, to definitely go and ask your GP, your practice nurse about pulmonary rehab. There is very likely to be a course near you, even if you don't know about it. In terms of your lung disease, it will be, chances are, one of the best things you can do to help yourself with your lung disease. Find out more about your lung condition, know what you should be doing more of, get yourself fitter and stronger, but yeah, go and find out about a local pulmonary rehab course.
Oh, this class is marvellous. I mean, I think it's marvellous that the NHS has organised this facility twice weekly, 1 hour class, to do some exercise, which is really generally quite good and keeps you to a level of fitness. I mean, it obviously starts at quite a low denominator for people who've never exercised before.
From the day I started, everything has changed. I'm able to get about in the flat. I can walk round to the shops. I drive in the car again. I'm walking quite good distances with stops for breathing, but this exercise lessons or sessions has changed my life entirely, and I'm very grateful for it.
If you don't use it, you're going to lose it.